as we send you to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach?
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. We'll get back to you and Charles in a minute. But first, time to give the folks at home a look at what's going on around the NFL. We'll start up at Gillette Stadium in Foxborough, where it was the Giants who were able to come away with the road victory. Eli Manning, a strong performance there, over 300 yards passing with 3 touchdowns in the victory. From there we say, so long, America, hello, England, as we head over the Atlantic to check out the action in London. And it was the visiting Carolina Panthers who were victorious in that one. Cam Newton, excellent in the victory, as his guys run their mark to 4-2 on the year. And finally, on Monday Night Football, a good one in the NFC North. Lions and Packers from Lambeau to wrap up the week. In the game you're watching, it was Mason Rudolph with a strong first half throwing the football. His guys have a 3-touchdown lead as we're about ready to go into the second half. And to get you through it, we give it back to Brandon God.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. So here are the Steelers to take over on offense. They got the victory last week. That was against the Baltimore Ravens, and they have the lead here as well. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10. Here's Rudolph. And a scary incompletion, almost picked off. It would have been their first INT of the game. Instead, 2nd down. Well, Charles, taking a step back for a second, let's look at the undefeated teams still left in the NFL. We got New England, KC, they're 4-0, and then San Fran, they were open last week. They didn't have a game, so they're still at 3-0. We only have 3 teams left.
And they had the easiest path, not just because they had the open week, but how about New England getting challenged by Buffalo? Yes, they were on the road, but you don't often think of Buffalo as a team to really press New England. They did. And Kansas City, they got a heck of a test in Detroit. Had to score with 20 seconds left on the clock to win that game. So both of them remained undefeated, but not without struggles.
That's the interesting thing about Buffalo. I think we learned more about them in their 1 loss this year than we have in their 3 victories.
I think we would say the same thing about Kansas City because of how they got pressed. But we'd also say the same thing about Detroit, how they played Kansas City in that game.
And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 26.
It's got to the point where we see guys like that make that type of a catch. Not fair goes through my brain. That size, that speed, and now they're acting like wide receivers too.
Yeah, tight end one-handed catches. They're kind of like wide receiver one-handed catches nowadays.
Just not right.
Set, 60 outlaw, X3, 218, chopper, let go.
Rudolph on first down. He'll find Smith-Schuster, that's complete. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. The Steelers picking up 15 yards there and a first down. This quarterback now, 5 straight completions here in this second half, 1st and 10.
Ready?
Rudolph going to throw again. And a scary incompletion, almost picked off. It would have been their first INT of the game. Instead, 2nd down. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Rudolph throwing again. And it's caught. And he's brought down. 11 yards there, first down.
On the ready. 80 weapon.
Back to the air, Rudolph. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete. There defensively was Nasir Adderley making a nice play. So an incomplete pass a moment ago, and that leads to 2nd and goal. They'll look to run with Connor. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. James Conner with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Steelers, they broaden their lead. They were able to stop him at the line on first down, but this time he punches his way through.
And sometimes just because you're stopped on the first run, it doesn't mean the play call was bad or incorrect. You might just need better execution and just a tad more determination. And they got it done on the 2nd try.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. This will be fielded at the 6. And he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line. Now we'll look at the Chargers offense. They get ready for their first possession of the second half. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Mark Barron. And they will finally stop him, but a great return. Gets that football all the way down to the 16-yard line. He was trying to get that one to Allen that time.
Well, this is a defense that can confuse even the best of quarterbacks with their zone schemes. And here you've got a linebacker that's going to stay at home and just sit down in that zone. And this one basically comes right to him.
Open man completes it to Smith-Schuster. And he'll be brought down somewhat awkwardly here, and a late flag as well. I think this one's going to be a face mask. So give them the yardage on the pass and half the distance to the goal line.
Because they're inside the 30, so now you don't march off the full 15, right? You have half the distance to the goal. In any event, that's precious real estate given up.
So the ball's moved to about the 1 after the penalty, first and goal. Rudolph to the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete. Johnson was the intended receiver, but it'll be second and goal. Another shot from the 1 on second and goal.
Recon, 132 fighter.
They'll try to run it. This is Connor. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. It'll go as no gain on the play, and now they're looking at a third and goal. Now Rudolph with third and goal. And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Vance McDonald, his third touchdown now on the year. And the Steelers capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. Boswell good with the extra point, and the lead will swell by 1 more. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And it ends with the Steelers finding the end zone. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. This will be fielded at the 6. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. Here's the Los Angeles offense as they get set to take possession. And last time wasn't pretty. 1 play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. They will get 4 yards here on the first down run, and that'll make it second and 6. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be second and 6.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
Play fake to Gordon. Now Rivers. He's going to float this one. And that's caught inside the 35. And he takes it down deep into Pittsburgh territory. A big play there for L.A. 53 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Rivers going to turn and give this one to his running back, Gordon. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. 2 yards that time. A stark contrast from the big chunk on the previous play.
Block 15. White, 89.
They keep it on the ground. Again, Gordon. And he'll be dropped at about the 11 after only a yard.
Well, they certainly have been able to get him going and establish the run, so I think it's time to abandon that plan and start chucking it all over the park. And you know who's excited about that? The defensive front. They got to just pin their ears back and get after him now.
Able to get this to Gordon. No gain at all on the play there, and that brings up 4th.